Welcome. I'm Cassidy Cash. This is That Shakespeare Life. And this week we're exploring the early modern history of winter drinks by asking, did Shakespeare know about eggnog? The drink we think of as eggnog today didn't actually exist during Shakespeare's lifetime, at least not in the form of what we know of eggnog. But another form, and actually the predecessor to eggnog, absolutely existed. This beverage was called posset. It was a warm mixture of milk curdled with ale, sack, or wine, and it was often flavored with spices like cinnamon or nutmeg. Posset appears in medicine, celebrations, and even Shakespeare's plays. In Hamlet, the ghost explains how poison was poured into the king's posset, showing just how familiar the drink was. People would know what you were talking about. It wasn't specifically associated with Christmas, but it would have been served around holiday times because it was a popular dessert. To learn more about posset, winter drinks, and the cocktail culture of Shakespeare's lifetime, I spoke with drink historians Jared and Anastasia Brown. Here's what they had to say.
Posset meant a number of different things. It was a drink made with milk, ale, and sack wine, sweetened with sugar. A thicker, more elegant posset was made with cream, egg yolks, ale, sack, which is sherry, and nutmeg, cinnamon, and breadcrumbs.
Which was more of the pudding kind versus the drinking kind. So there were actually two possets.
And also, when they talk about eating a posset, it's very easy to curdle milk with the sherry. So, or with some of these ingredients will certainly curdle it, especially if you're heating it with a loggerhead or a red hot poker pulled from the fire, which before they had microwaves, a microwave would warm this mix in a minute. They had this red hot poker from the fire, which would do it in 5 seconds. And in fact,
very carefully.
The first time you do it, you plunge the poker straight to the bottom of the cup, and the liquid inside expands so quickly from the heat that it simply leaves the cup straight into your face, leaving you with an empty cup, a wet face, and, well, a little education.
And the lesson learned is if you're going to make a proper posset as a drink, you actually take the poker and just hold the tip very carefully and then slowly submerge it in.
It's on a 5 count if you want to heat it in 5 seconds. 1, touch the top. 2, a little deeper. 3, 4, 5, you've touched the bottom, and it all stays in the cup.
This is all from words of experience, trust us.
Yes, and wet faces.
If you'd like to learn more about cocktails from Shakespeare's lifetime, including drinks you can make with posset, you can listen to our entire podcast episode with Jared and Anastasia at CassieCash.com/episode 207. I'll put the link for this episode right below this video. That's it for this week. Thank you for watching. I'm Cassidy Cash, and I hope you learned something new about the Bard. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.